If you watch our YouTube channel a lot, you'll know we're a massive fan of the Insta360 here at Edit Keys. It's one of our go-to action cameras because it allows you to film the entire world in 360. You never miss a shot with this camera, and the X5 now filming in 8K means you get some really great looking footage from this. But our friends at Insta360 have sent over a couple of new products they're releasing. What I love about Insta360 is they just never stop with this camera. They are continually making it better through firmware upgrades and things you can buy. And they've set us two things here. We've got the Freeframing Selfie Stick. It's quite an interesting tool. It means you can kind of use the Insta360 a little bit more like a gimbal. You've got more control. We'll take that out in a second. And we've got something I've really been enjoying using. It's the photography grip. Now, when Insta360 said we've got this photography grip available, I thought, kind of, what's the point? You know, this isn't a camera. This isn't a point and shoot camera. I've stuck this on the Insta360 and I forgot, because you can take some super wide angle photos with the Insta360. This is actually a seriously good little camera. And I think basically we should get outside and talk about both these products. So let's get out there.
It's a beautiful morning here, so I thought I'd come down to Hawke's Point to test out this new Insta360 accessory. Just right here on this cliff top, just above the beach. Beautiful place to test out this and see how well it works. So this is the perfect use case. I've come down to Hawke's Point to this path and I can't get through because there's a tree down. So I can just press this button here on the remote and it's going to show you exactly what I can see. So I'd have to crawl right under there to get to that. So I think we're going to have to find a different way down to the beach. But you can see that there. That's a perfect example of just exactly how well this works. Another little cool feature with this new framing mode is that even though we're filming and we're going to get a final file, which is a single frame camera, really easy to use and edit, you can actually record a 360 backup. So if you're filming something that's sort of time crucial, or you may not be able to film it again and you're worried that, what if you don't get it, or what if the subject moves, you've got both options there, which is a really, really cool feature. And I think for certain trade shows, train coming past, events and things like that, this could become super, super handy. Found my spot. So this is the Insta360 Freeframing Selfie Stick, and if you already own an Insta360 you may be thinking, why do I need this? Because it can film in 360, everything's always in shot. Well, what Insta360 have done here is they've enabled another way to use this camera. So if you're used to using single lens cameras like the DJI Action 6 for example, this makes it much more like that. So instead of buying two cameras, you can now use one, and it even has a bit of a gimbal mode. So essentially you attach the selfie stick to the side of your Insta360. This can go horizontal or vertical. It's also got a magnetic mount as well, so if you want to take it off and attach it to something else you can. So I'm going to put that back on there. And once it's attached via Bluetooth, you don't need to connect it with a cable, which is pretty cool. And it enables you a few different things. First of all, let me just show you this. We've got some tripod legs here on the bottom. So if you want to mount your camera to the ground, to a table, you can do that. You can walk around, walk and talk, track yourself, which is really cool. I like that. The selfie stick also extends, as you would imagine, like this. So you get a bit more reach with your shots. But where the magic really comes in is with the new gimbal modes. So I'm going to turn this on so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So first of all, what we want to do is just make sure we screw this on either horizontally or vertically. I actually like the horizontal look. You can also take it off at any point just with this magnetic mount here, which is really cool. So if you do want to ditch the handle for any reason, you can ditch the handle, and there we go. We can get recording. So this is how it works. It's filming me. There's a train now coming through the train bridge. I can press the rotate button and instantly you can see what I'm recording right here. Tap of a button, we can come back round to me and I can film the train going off into the distance. So when you connect this via Bluetooth, you want to be in, ideally, the InstaFrame 2.0. And this is the new mode that's going to allow you to use this much more like a gimbal. So I've turned on the selfie stick by holding down the power button for 2 seconds. And what's cool is I'm going to start recording this so we can cut the shots together. You can see I'm recording, and I'm recording in a single lens mode. So this just makes it a lot easier if you do want to vlog, if you want to walk and talk, or if you just want to frame your shots perfectly for YouTube, because maybe you don't have time to reframe. Now, on the sides here, you've got a few ways to control this camera. So now with this jog wheel here, we can actually zoom in and out like this. Now, of course, it's not actually zooming, but it's changing the 360 mode. So you can have a super wide mode like this that we can see. That's as far as we can go, or we can zoom all the way back in. And we can get a nice linear mode as well. There we go. And that takes it to 80 degrees. So it does give you a bit of a zoom there. Next up, we have the joystick. So if you've used a gimbal before, you'll like this. This means that if I was, say, filming the camera right here, I can adjust the joystick up and down to frame the shot. So all you have to do is just use like any other gimbal, just use this. And what's cool, because this is a 360 camera, you can also do it diagonally as well. So if I want to bring it down diagonally, I can do that. So it really means that you're just able to really nicely frame your shot, keep it steady. The stabilization is fantastic as always. And you've got a nice shot there that we can send out straight to YouTube. On the back of the camera, we also have a trigger that you can use to track you or a subject as well. So let me show you that. I'm just going to hit record on Insta360. And you can see if I move left and right, I'm going to kind of go out of frame. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit that track button. The little green box has come around on the screen, and now this is tracking me. So if I move left and right and the camera stays still, you can see that it's following me. Let's walk up and down here. So this is again handy if you want to pay less attention to the screen and you just want to show your surroundings, and you maybe put this on a tripod. This is going to track you as you walk and talk. A super handy feature, especially for vlogging, working really well. And one thing I like as well is I don't always like to be centered when I track myself. So what you can do is center yourself, use the tracking, and then move the joystick to the left or right. Now, I've centered myself there so I can see St. Ives here on my right. So if I then move, you can see I'm always locked to that position of the camera, which I actually think is a much better way to frame yourself, especially if you're talking about something in the distance. I can say, look at this over here, look at the trees, look at the sea, and it's going to keep me off to the side as I move. And I don't have to worry about me going in and out of frame. It's just going to track me as I move and swing this around like this. Pretty cool. So we've got the track in there as well. Now, the next product is the photography grip. So maybe you want to use your Insta360 more for photography. Again, this is something that I think a lot of people have never thought about doing, but actually the Insta360 makes for a really, really good camera.
Next, let's talk about this photography grip. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, I wasn't 100% sure about this. I thought the Insta360 isn't really a camera that I initially think of when I think about taking nice photos, but taking this out with this satisfying grip, it's actually been really, really cool, because the Insta360 can take photos like no other camera because it has that 360 lens. So what I like, first of all, is that the grip feels nice in the hand. It's really well made, this grip, and it has a nice satisfying photography sound when you take a picture. But secondly, the images that you get from this are very, very cool because of the unique aspect ratio. So check out a couple of photos that I've taken here, and you can add frames to the photos, which I think looks pretty cool. It shows you what camera you've taken the photos on, as well as your camera settings. So take a look at these. I think they're actually quite cool photos, and it is something that I would use. So I would take this in the bag for sure on holiday, because sometimes when you want to get nice landscape photos around where I live in Cornwall, there's some quite scenic looking beaches with cliffs and everything. And that's actually quite hard to capture on an iPhone, even on the wide angle lens. With this, you can see the sea, you can see the cliffs, you can see everything. And just these shots I've taken around town that you can see here, you really get a much wider field of view. And I've been really enjoying it. Also, because this connects directly to your Insta360, you don't need to charge this. You simply take off your charging door. This pops in here like this, and then you're good to go.
by the way, all of the audio you've heard from the Insta360 has been the inbuilt microphone. And so far on some of the tests I've done, I've been pretty impressed with how good the audio quality is coming directly from the Insta360 itself. You can, of course, use an external microphone if you want to, but I like using the Insta360 like this, if I'm honest. So after using these accessories for the last few days, what do I think? Well, honestly, I think if you have an Insta360 and it's your only camera, these are super, super handy, because I know a lot of people love the 360 shooting because you get every single shot. You never miss a shot, which is why they're so great. But also that does add an extra layer of editing and a little bit more time when it comes to the edit, which is not for everyone. So if you're just doing a family trip, maybe you want to use the Insta360 to get some B-roll, maybe use it as a B or a C camera, or vlog with it, these really make it much easier. And I think it does take out the need for using different devices. Now, the photography as well is something that I'd never really thought about using Insta360 as a camera before they sent this in. And whilst it's definitely not better than, I would say, an iPhone camera, it does get you shots that an iPhone or a mirrorless camera just cannot get because of the way the 360 camera works and the way it can stitch together a really beautiful scene. So, I mean, you be the judge. You've seen the footage, you've seen how this works. I think they are some quite cool accessories. They're not that expensive either. So if you own an Insta360, or maybe you've been put off because you thought, oh, well, I don't know if I want to film in 360 all the time, you have this second option now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Leave any comments or questions below, and I'll see you in the next one.